Good morning and welcome to the Hypto cryptocurrency review. And remember, some parts of this is advice and some parts of this is not advice. And remember, cryptocurrencies have unusual risks and have unusually high risks. Recently, the risk has been that Bitcoin has been boring. Since the futures have been created or started, Bitcoin has been boring, and also the futures have become more boring, and the price action has been one that has seen the premium for buying Bitcoin in the futures going down. New line. We have recently also seen the small or smaller cryptocurrencies do well as the public looks at the price of a Bitcoin and go, well, I can own an Ethereum for $700, so I'll buy one, without thinking about what we are talking about in terms of making money in the longer run. And realizing that you can buy part of a Bitcoin. Bitcoin futures, new line. Currently, Bitcoin itself is trading at $16,404 in the exchange that I look at. And Bitcoin futures is trading in February at 16,900. The volume so far today is 982 contracts, and in the March contract, 70 contract, new line. So really this has not gone anywhere. The premium has come down to being something like 1,500. Sorry, is about 500 down from 1,500. So the premium has come in and the volatility has gone down once the institutions have come in. Now, we did expect Bitcoin to have a pullback, but it's pulling back in time rather than price. So my suspicion is once the energy hits the system on Monday, we will start to see this move higher. We have seen the smaller cryptos doing better, and that's a normal thing in a push me, pull you market. This could be a kind of a bigger irregular B wave, but let's just see how it pans out. I believe that the next strength comes on Monday. And in reality, I was hoping for a deeper dip down into the zone of 14,000 to 15,000 with a really improbable hope of $13,000. BCH USD, Bitcoin Cash. We saw some very good volume go into Bitcoin Cash, and it is now correcting on decreasing volume. And I would suspect it does go higher, probably to retest its all-time high, which I think was 2,700. If you buy it, stop is below 1720. You buy a break above 1960. BTG USD, Bitcoin Gold. And forgive me, I am trying to tart up the charts and stuff, and I'm not sure whether I'm doing it the right way at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. Bitcoin Gold, BTG USD, new line. Now this had a very good run, and while I like it less than Bitcoin Cash, it's in a bit of a buying zone. So if you wanted to buy it with a stop loss below 273, you could do it. I still don't like it that much. DSH USD, new line. Now this is in a bigger corrective pattern. It does look like it's struggling to me, but it's still holding that medium pitchfork. So a pullback down to about $780 would be viable, as would be around about $820, all with a stop loss below $740. EOS USD, EOS. Now, I keep on wondering if I should take profit, and I keep on not taking profit on this. And we can see it's still walking its way higher. And I keep dreaming that this has at least a $100 number in front of it at some stage. And we can think about $9.78 in the intermediate time frame. At the moment, if long, stop should be below $6.50 just to keep out of harm's way. ETH USD, Ethereum, new line. Now this has pulled back on a little bit of volume, and if it breaks $660, expect to pull back down to $618. I think it's had a very good run and it definitely needs a pullback. What is interesting is that it has been going up on decreasing volume, so I don't trust it that well. New line. We can see that it has broken its uptrend, and so a retest towards $718 should be sold into. Has broken its uptrend line, and so a retest of the trend line up to $718 should be used to sell into. IOTA, USD, new line. A lot of people started asking me about this stock, and I did say that it probably goes higher because it was in the triangle, and it's now breaking down out of the triangle. So while I didn't think it was going to move up in a hurry, it's moved down, and it's nowhere near as good as EOS. There is a lot of hype in these markets, and you have to be so careful of the bullshit that's being spread around. At the moment, it feels like it should test $3.20. If it can hold there, then all well and good. But more likely, given the volume, we might see it down to $2.20, new line. LTC USD, Litecoin, new line. We can see my thesis of a head and shoulders pattern was kind of met, and it gets good above $320, but at the moment, why not think about $220 on the downside, new line? And this was the one that caused the big run when it crossed above $108. And we've seen that big run up. So completed 5-wave structure. This is an ABC style pattern, but still we might expect a bigger, deeper retracement, 220 to $202, new line. NEO USD. We can see that it launched itself above $46, came back down and retested that $46 area, broke through it. So this is a bit of a buy with the stop loss below $43. Looking for a rally up to $53 if you're looking to play with something, new line. Power Ledger. Now remember, this chart is against Bitcoin, and we can see that it has a double top that popped through, and it's probably very good above 5 parts per Bitcoin or 5,000 parts per Bitcoin. And your stop loss is below 38 parts per Bitcoin or 3,802 parts per Bitcoin. I think this may be in the accumulation phase, and crossing 5,000 parts per Bitcoin would be pretty interesting after it's formed a good base. But it needs to get above there. XRP, USD, Ripple. Now this has done way better than I thought it would, and volume is still good for this new line. If you can buy it down at 55 or 60 cents, then that's fantastic. Stop loss below 45 cents. It's like a wall of stupid money came into the whole system, and now we're sorting out what's good and what's bad. New line. I thought Ripple was bad because of the way that it was trading, but really it was doing a big triangle on a higher time frame. As you can see from the monthly chart. ZEC USD, Zcash. This is doing very well, and it probably is the pick of the charts that I've seen today. A pull back down to 420 or 440 should be bought with the stop loss below 385. XVG USD, XVG USD, Verge. We liked this yesterday, and we can't see any reason to do anything other than buy dips down to 0.16 cents. 1.6 cents with the stop loss below 1.2 cents, hoping for much higher levels. Are there any other questions? Any other Bitcoins that we want to, cryptos that we want to look at? My conclusions are that Bitcoin will start to become more popular again after its breather, and we're sorting the wood out from the. My conclusions are that Bitcoin will become more popular again come Monday, and the smaller cap stocks, call it smaller caps, will not be as strong. They may go sideways while Bitcoin attracts attention again. Okay, so that ends the cryptos. No questions. We'll come in and we'll do some stuff on